This is a Steam Greenlight trailer for Galactic Landing. It's our old friends Kobra Studio, they're back with a new one, and they seem to have upgraded from the Unity engine to, well, MS Paint. That's something they've done. I guess this reduces the risk of getting accused of asset flipping. You can't argue that this is their original work. 100% original art. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, and there it goes. It landed. Something tells me during that whole bit of gameplay they were deliberately crashing to make it look harder than it is. Unless they're that bad at playing games, they can't even play their own rather simple-looking game. I mean, it looks like a child could do. They have to be steering it in there to try and make it look challenging. In my opinion, that's what it looks like is going on. But there you go. It's the lunar fucking land. That's what it is. I actually I was going to bring that up later in the video, but I accidentally said it because I've got it on the mind. It's Lunar Lander. It's what Galactic Landing. They just took Lunar Lander but put really subpar, shall we say, MS Paint doodles on it. Yes. Galactic Landing, Field Operator, which manages the Space Sustenance apparatus. Your task is trouble-free to land on these planets. The Moon, Mars, and other planets, the asteroids of the solar system. Missions are performed in space. In the game, there's simple control and easy to play. Well, it doesn't look very easy to play by the way you guys were playing it. Anyway, intuitive game control. Yeah. Addictive arcade gameplay. Yeah. Complete 9 campaign or play in endless mode, millions of different variants of the game's levels, go through the levels with the best result and the least expenditure of fuel. It's not really a feature, that's just something to do. Become a better pilot, all your achievements will be recorded on the leaderboard and viewed by other players from around the world? Really? I love the way they explain that as if they've invented the concept of the leaderboard. Anyway, they say feel free to post your ideas, we will try to implement them as soon as possible. I've got one. Don't bother. I'm sorry. I've been trying not, because the Steam Greenlight trailers were never meant to be mean-spirited. They're supposed to be a bit more light-hearted. Obviously there's history between me and Kobra, which may be influencing my opinion somewhat. Maybe I'm being overly harsh. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe this isn't a shitty Lunar Lander rip-off with awful MS Paint graphics, and using the term graphics is almost an insult to the human eyeball. But let's look at the good in the game. What's good? It has bonus levels and achievements. That's pretty good. They also say it's got realistic physics. Now, I'm not going to say that's not true. So I'm not going to say anything at all about that bit. I do like that it's got 9 campaign. I do like that you get to Field Operator, which manages the Space Sustenance apparatus. So that's all good. That's, yeah. I hope Kobra gets this on Steam. I wish them all the best. I am all about supporting all independent developers just by virtue of them being independent developers, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to respect an indie developer just because they're indie, just because they're quote-unquote small. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is respect. This is me giving them a chance. This is me praising them just because they're indie. I don't know where I'm going with this. Somewhere in there is a point, but I lost it a minute or two ago. And now I'm just babbling. Now I'm just talking. Mostly because I am trying not to be insulting, and it's really hard.